Mark 16:18, the Bible talks about the evidences that believers have. And one of those evidences is that they will be able to lay their hands on the sick and the sick will be healed. Now that is true. We see evidence throughout the Bible, especially in the book of Acts, of people laying hands on the sick, praying over them, and Jesus heals them miraculously. It's happening today, currently. Anybody that's filled with the Holy Spirit, a believer in Jesus Christ, can lay their hands on the sick and they will be healed. But sometimes you need to go to the hospital. Why do I say that? Because God is bigger than us. He has greater plans. And nothing happens that isn't for a reason. So when you're at the hospital, there's always somebody that you can encourage, that you can lay hands and pray over. There's always somebody that the Holy Spirit will point out to you that needs to be encouraged, that needs to be uplifted, that needs to be prayed with. You, as a believer, have that privilege. Sometimes the Lord calls us into places, and the only way to get into those places is through a broken leg. And then once you're there, you have the chance to reach out to others for His kingdom, for a greater purpose than yourself. Sometimes we need to die to ourselves to reach others for His kingdom. So I have prayed over people and Jesus has healed them. I've been prayed over and Jesus has healed. And then there's like my son that's going to be having surgery, his muscular dystrophy, and has a twisted leg. And we've prayed over him and his leg is still twisted. But does that mean that the Lord isn't listening to those prayers? No. Every single time we've gone for a test or to the doctor's office for anything, for any reason for him, we've had great opportunities to pray for people, to be the hands and feet of Jesus where people most need it. So don't waste opportunities. If your healing doesn't come today, immediately, there's often a reason for it that's greater, because God is bigger than our problems. And He wants every part of us to obey Him, follow Him, and wherever He leads us, wherever He puts us, to reach out to others for His kingdom and to bring them to a knowledge of salvation, to bring them to eternity. Over our words and actions can change lives. So don't waste an opportunity. Don't ever waste an opportunity, because wherever you are, you have the opportunity to be His hands and feet. You have the opportunity to share Jesus' love and share Jesus with others.